Hi guys, welcome to Python tutorial. In this session we are going to learn conditional statements in Python. Basically, whenever you are writing any Python program, if you want to execute few statements based on the particular condition, then we have to go with the conditional statements. Conditional statements broadly categorized into four types. One is if condition, if else condition, else if conditions, and nested ifs. I'm going to explain all these things with an example. Let us go ahead and start our Eclipse. I'm going to use Eclipse for the showing the demo purpose, but if you want to learn for the learning phase, you can go with the interactive mode, or even you can use the Python IDE, which comes as part of the installer. Okay, so I'm going to give the name as conditional statements demo, and click on finish. I want with the default template, with the empty template actually. Okay, so first thing what we are going to do, first we will see the if condition. Okay, if condition. Now for this demo we are going to take the input from the user. So input 1 equal to, I'm going to convert the value whatever we are going to take from the console to the integer, and input of enter value. And if this value is going to be 10, input 1 equal to 10. So in the case of Python, the syntax is going to be, you have to put the colon instead of curly braces, and then say user entered value is 10. This is the simple if condition. So whenever this condition is true, then only this statement is going to be executed, and a syntax is going to be, here you need to provide a expression which is going to return either true or false. If it is true, then only this statement is going to executed. Let us run this program, Python run, and here it is going to wait for the console to put for the user input. I will enter input as 10. So whenever I enter 10, then it says that user entered value is 10. Now again, if I run this program and if I enter different value, for example, if I enter 20, then this time it does not print anything. So this is the basic if. And second one is if else. And if the statement is not true, then if you want to print if you want to execute something, then else if, here print the value user entered value is not 10. Okay, so now again if I execute this program, if I enter 20, then it is, this time it is going to print the else block. And if I enter 10 value, then the first block is going to execute. So this is called if else. So if this statement is not executed, then that means basically if this condition is not true, then it is going to execute the else block. Now next one is if else if. For example, we are trying to take the input from user input, and based on that, let us consider we have the student. In the student we are going to take the marks, and based on that we are going to give the grade. Now enter here, enter student marks. Okay, now if it is, if user, whatever the marks, whatever user entered marks are the student marks less than 40, then print failed. Okay, else if marks greater than or equal to 40 and marks less than 50, then print grade D. Okay, here every time whenever we are specifying the condition, we need to put the colon, so that that will be indication to the Python it is starting of the block. Okay, and we need to do the proper indentation here, whether it should be a tab or the four spaces. You need to maintain the consistency. Okay, so let me copy few more times this one. Okay, so this is uh, 50, this is 60, then grade C, and this is 60 and 70, then grade B, and 70 and 80, then grade A, else grade A plus. Okay, so now let us go ahead and run this program. And if I run this program, it is asking for the enter student marks. If I say 40, okay, here we put the 40, so sorry, it is typo, grade D. So again, if I run this program and if I enter 35 this time, sorry, if I enter the marks as 35, then it is failed. And again, if I run this program and if I put 90 or yeah 90, then A plus grade. Okay, so this is called as an if else if. So what happens is, first it will look for the condition. If it is not satisfied, then it look for the second condition, and so on until it matches with the any one of the condition. Then it is going to print that if else block. Otherwise, it is comes for the else block and it execute. This is called as an if else if. Okay, so if else, and then we have one more called as a nested if. For example, here in the else block, again, if I can go ahead and write the if block again. So if marks uh, less than or equal to 90, then I can print grade A plus, A plus, okay, else, here I need to put the colon, else print grade A plus plus. It should have the proper indentation, otherwise it is going to give the error. So what we need to do is else, okay. So this is how we need to have the nested if. Now if I again run this program, you can, if I enter 95, then it should come with the A plus plus, and if I enter 90, example 90, then A plus. So this is how we need to use for the conditional statement. First time we have seen how we can use for the if, and next one if else. Then we seen the if else if, and finally we have seen the nested if. Okay, so hope you clear with the conditional statements, and if you have any questions, please comment on my YouTube video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.